So they're just rewriting what you did. So 8 times 2a, 8 times 2a, plus, that's where we get the plus from, 8 times 3, plus 8 times 3. Okay, so 8 times 2a gives me 16a, plus 8 times 3, which is 24. So let's go ahead and do one together. We'll do the second example since we did these in class. We'll go ahead and do the second example. So the second example, if you want to try it on your own and see if you can get it, you can. So pause the video and try it. Second example reads, hopefully you tried it. All right, so I'm going to distribute 5 to 10 to get 50. Oh gosh, sorry guys. It's been a long day. All right, so distribute 5 to 10, I get 50. Distribute 5 to what kind of 6b? Be very careful. That's a negative, so that becomes negative 30b. Okay, can I combine these two terms? I hope you said no, because if you said yes, you're going to make me cry. These are not the same terms. This has a variable, this does not. This is a constant, that's my coefficient with the variable, all right? So hopefully you guys feel pretty good on that. Let's go ahead and move to the simplify the expressions. Use the simplified expression to complete the table. Show all the steps. All right, so let's look at the, I believe we did both of these in class, so I'm just going to pick one and I'll help you guys out. We'll just redo that one. So let's look at the second example. It's got the arrow, 13x plus 14y plus 3z plus 2c plus 10y plus 8x. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and combine my like terms. I'm going to combine 13x and positive 8x. That will give me, 13, oh my gosh, my brain is so fried, 21x. Now, am I done? No, I'm not. So I'm going to also combine my y's. 14, that's a positive 14y, and then a positive 10y gives me a positive 24y. Lastly, I have some z's, right? These two want to go together. So positive 3z and positive 2z. Positive 3z plus positive 2z gives me a positive 5z. So this is my simplified expression. Now I want you guys to be able to label all of the parts of these expression. How many terms are there? I hope you said 3. There are 3 terms. Remember, terms are separated by addition or subtraction signs. So one term, the second term. So the first term is 21x, the second is 24y, and the last is 5z. Now my product. Remember we said the product is always if you see a number next to a variable. 21x is my product. 24y is also a product. And 5z is also a product. Now my coefficients. My coefficients are the numbers in front of the variables, which would be 21, 24, and 5. And lastly, my variables would be x, y, and z. Awesome. All right, and then lastly, guys, we went over name that property. So it's not going to ask you specifically to name the property, but you guys are familiar with distributive. Right here, we distributed 12 to 3 to get 36, and 12 to positive 2 to get positive 24. Let me screw over. So that's what we call distributive property. And commutative, guys, commutative is just the order. It doesn't matter what order something is in because you're still going to add them or you're still going to multiply them the same way. So that's what commutative is. And again, simplifying the expression for these last two problems, we can go ahead and do the first one, and I'll show you guys how to do that so you can do the last one on your own. All right, so it says 12 plus x plus x plus x plus x minus 10. So I want to go ahead and combine my like terms. So positive 12 is a constant. and so is negative 10. Guys, that's not a positive 10, that's a negative 10. So if I look at this, 12 minus 10 gives me 2. And then I also have x's, so positive x plus positive x plus positive x plus positive x. I have 4 x's, which is plus. Guys, this is not an exponent problem because what do I notice? They're adding, so this is actually 4x. If it said times x times x times x times x, then that would be x to the 4th. All right, so guys, you can actually write it like this, or you could even write it like this. This goes back to commutative. It's the same thing. It's still a positive 2, and that's still a positive 4x. All right, so hopefully, guys, that helped you study a little bit better and clarify any questions. And I did promise a cameo of my dog, so there's my dog. All right, so Lisa says goodbye. Hopefully that helped. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and you can see me during homeroom as well tomorrow. All right, bye.